La primera vez que te vi, supe que era la mujer para mí. Nunca tuve ni una duda, no. Y ahora vos tenés mi corazón. Dale, nena, contame lo que te gusta de mí. Dale, nena, mostrame lo que te hace feliz. Por fin llegaste y me aguantaste. Una bendición lo que me mostraste. Cómo amar sin miedo, cómo ser sincero, cómo hablar de lo que quiero de ti. Sos una mina y yo soy minero. Vos sos una reina y yo callejero. Sé que estás ahí pero te espero. Sé que estás lejos pero te espero. Dale, nena, contame lo que te gusta de mí. Dale, nena, mostrame lo que te hace feliz. Un poco argentino, un poco mexicano. Un chucho bonito que habla castellano. Tú eres mi dueña y yo tu perro fiel.
Hi gorgeous girlies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bailey. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. As you can tell by the title, and you guys saw, oh, my hair not looking, but today's video we are doing a post gym routine. I've done this on Instagram but realized I never did it for YouTube. I was like, let's do one. If anyone's curious, my post gym routine's honestly not that crazy, but I just wanted to hang out and chat, show you some of my workout. My workout today, I'm not even gonna lie, I went out last night with some friends, and even just like the standing and dancing like irritated my herniated disc. Hi, if you're new here, I do have a herniated disc, L5, and I've been recovering. It's been like 5 months now, and it's been a very slow recovery journey, but the littlest things irritate my back, and so my back is feeling a little so I couldn't do much. I had to do a lot of machine stuff, lightweight, and that's the thing that's been so frustrating with this injury, is that every day I go to the gym is like, for muscle growth, you're gonna want to make sure you are doing a structured program, going into the gym, doing the same movements every week and focusing on upping the weight. And unfortunately, like with an injury, I literally every time I go in the gym just kind of have to play it by ear. I can't really have a structured program right now because, like, for example, like when my back all of a sudden decides to give me pain, like for my leg days, for example, there's no way I can go in and do an RDL. Whereas some days my back isn't as bad and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do an RDL. Or like there's just like a lot of movements that I can't do when my back is in pain, and so I don't really get that good of a workout. So when my back is feeling good, I try to take advantage of being able to do those exercises. But yeah, it's been rough. It's been very like, take it day by day, and then I go in the gym and do whatever doesn't hurt, which I know is not, again, ideal for muscle growth. And I think it's even harder, like knowing what I know that I need to be in a structured program, doing the same exercises and upping the weight weekly. And that's what I had been doing for years. And now not even being able to do that, but knowing that's what I need to be doing to build muscle has been so frustrating, because like I know, like I feel like my workouts are not building anything, and like I'm not pushing my body, but I physically can't because my back is like, girl, even though my mind wants to do it, my back will not allow me. So it's just been really frustrating. But again, if you don't have an injury and you're new to the gym, new to lifting, you need to be doing the same movements every week. Don't be switching it up. Focus on progressive overload, but also be so cautious with form. If you're starting, do lighter weight. There is a car pulling up, awkward, but make sure you're doing lighter weight until you get the form right. And like I have scoliosis, so having a physical therapist has been so helpful. And like certain move, like I'll feel like I'm aligned, and then she'll like readjust me and I'll feel crooked, and she's like, no, you're straight. So like for years I have probably been going into my movements, and like even though it like might not be visible, and again I feel straight and I feel like I'm starting my movement, my workout good, my exercise, my movement, and then I feel like I've just now realized probably every move, that's probably why I got the herniated disc, because of my scoliosis. Like every movement I've probably been going into crooked. So I feel like I've had to really like slow down, and like she gave me a ton of like cues that'll be helpful to do. And it's like, which you shouldn't do anyways, but I know when before my injury, like I could go into a movement, not even think about it, like do it, done. But with this injury and like even just like scoliosis in general, like I should have been like going into every movement so slowly, so meticulously, and thinking about it the entire time. And I feel like for a while I had been doing just mindless reps. And I think now I've learned, like, girl, you have to literally like overthink your foot placement. You have to do mental cues to pull the back of your knee up into your glutes, and that will help align your pelvis, because if you don't do that, then through the entire movement your pelvis isn't aligned. So it's just been like, that's just been like my journey. Been recovering. So I guess it's a post-gym recovery routine. I don't know. There's not really much I do, but I do go home and I like to stretch again, cook dinner, shower, all of that, take our supplements. I just wanted to pop in, chat, and let you kind of guys know about the workout routine, because again, it's all over the place. I know that. And if you're like new to my channel, I don't want you to like come on and be like, like, girl, you're not doing heavy enough weight. Yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know, fill you in if you're new here, that I am recovering from a herniated disc. That's why my workout looked like that. Yeah, but anyways, let's go home. Gym Fit was Define Impact Crop Zippy in Pine with the biker, the 6.5 Impact Bikers in Pine. And then this is a White Fox sweat set. As you guys know, my supplement stack is always the Ghost Clear Whey, and then the Ghost Creatine. We're gonna do the strawberry watermelon flavor, as that's my favorite. 25 grams of protein. Tastes literally like juice. You guys already know, if you've watched any of my other videos, how much I love the Clear Whey. And then again, the unflavored basic creatine monohydrate that I mix in. Get 2 in 1 done. Code Bailey as always. Our supplement stack drink is mixed up. I finally replaced the batteries in my blender, like my little handheld like blender. And bro, it's so much better. If this is having a hard time blending up, it's your blender. It's not the drink. So I let the foam go down. It only takes like honestly, the foam goes down really quick. But I have this plastic straw in because I saw that TikTok of the girl with the glass straw and it freaked me out. So, like, I normally use glass straws, but I ran and bought some plastic ones after that. I ripped my hair out at the gym and like my head hurts and I feel like I have a bald spot. Like, I had my hands full and like my hair was all in my face because I forgot my hair ties. So I had nothing to I didn't even have clips in my bag. So I had nothing to like hold my hair back from like during the workout. So it's just all in the way. And then like I flipped my head and like flipped it over and it got caught on something. And as I was coming up, it yanked out a huge chunk of my hair. This did not last me long. Like, it got frizzy and tangled so, like, honestly, the day I took it out. I don't know what happened. I swear doing the highlights in the back of my head has made this area so tangled. I don't know if it's weird. This is fine. But anytime I highlight back here, it's just so dry, it's so tangled. So I don't think I'll be doing that again for a while because while it looks better blended, it's just too much for my hair. There's also currently a sale going on for Kerastase, and I think maybe I'll sit down, make my order for that, and then maybe go shower or eat. I don't know yet. But I have been loving Kerastase hair products. I got the oil, like, for the Sephora sale. I wanted to try Kerastase, so I got a little kit, and I am obsessed with it. The quality of it, like, I wish this was at Salon Centric, but it's not. But I kid you not, the hair oil feels amazing. It's like instantly moisturizing for my hair, but also dries really nicely. Like, your hair just soaks it right up. And you don't have that, like some hair oils and like serums leave your hair feeling so gross. This does not. So it's so expensive though, but while they have 20% off, I'm gonna take advantage and I think buy some more kits. I love the night serum, and then I got the hair oil, but I really want to try their shampoo conditioner. There's also like a regrowth thing that I've been wanting to try, and after like ripping out my hair, I'm gonna get it. But yeah, let me do that while I drink. Okay, I decided I'm going to actually edit before I shower just a little bit because I feel a bit overwhelmed and behind some of the videos that I have filmed for a vlog. Kind of get that exported a little bit, and then I'll go shower, cook my dinner and stuff like that. I don't want to be up too late editing because I'm already so tired. So I just want to get ahead of the game. And you guys already know I edit with iMovie. I feel like I should Final Cut Pro. I know I need to get more on top of using it because it does have a lot better things, like a lot better tools and stuff like that. So I know I need to. iMovie is the easiest, like so honestly, but it has the least. And if I really want to upgrade and like feel like I have my life together and upgrade my content for you guys, I know I need to start using a different program. Alright, we are now getting ready to shower. Again, I'm going to wash my hair and redo the curls because they just didn't last long and they're so tangly. But I also really want to put on a hair mask, so I'm going to do the Moroccan oil one that I got from Salon Centric. Love this brand. It's the restorative hair mask repair one. They have a few different other ones, but this is just the one I bought. I haven't tried the other ones, I don't think, unless it's been a very long time. I'm so excited for my Kerastase order to come. I just love their hair oil. Like, for example, I got this in a kit and I got it during the Sephora sale, so I got it 20% off. But again, they're having 20% off right now at although it'll be over by the time this video is done. But 10 out of 10 recommend trying. It's pricey, but it is so hard to find like an oil that I can put in and that doesn't leave my hair feeling gross. Like this, literally, like my hair soaks this up and you can't even tell I put oil on my hair. Like it just makes it soft, hydrates, but like feel wise, you can't even tell. So I quickly became obsessed. Then I caved because everybody kept raving about it, and I understand the hype 100%. 60 something bucks, but this alone I think is 60. I don't know. I think it was a good value. But this is the, I don't know how to pronounce any of their stuff. Elixir Ultime, I don't know. It's like the day oil, but I do put this on at night as well. I also put this on, this is their night serum, which I guess is a little bit more hydrating. I actually kind of regret not going back for the bigger one. This is only 30. Ooh, I think I'm gonna place another order and go back for the bigger one because I love this. And I'm using this more sparingly than this one, but this one's so good, but it's so tiny. But yeah, it's so good. Like, I can't recommend it enough. Like, I thought Pureology was that girl, but this knocked Pureology out of the ball, and I'm so sad that this brand is not in Salon Centric. Maybe one day, but I doubt it. Not the broccoli. Alright, dinner is done. We have chicken that I cooked on the pan, avocado, sweet potato, and then roasted broccoli, and then rice at the bottom. So I'm gonna eat this while I watch TV, and then we're gonna go do my hair.